Here's how most recruiters screen a role. Open every resume, read it against the job description, and decide by feel. Do that for 20 candidates and the fifth one blurs into the 12th. And when a client asks why someone made the cut, the honest answer is often just, it felt right, not something you can put in writing. Here's the role this recruiter is filling: Senior DevOps Engineer at Apex Tech, already loaded as a job in RecruiterOps, with 4 candidates sourced so far. Every candidate added to this job gets measured against these exact requirements, not a generic checklist. Adding a candidate takes one form: name, title, skills, and a resume or profile summary, and that field is labeled exactly what it's for, used for AI ranking. Type in what the candidate actually brings. 7 years running production Kubernetes on AWS, an AWS certification, a real infrastructure cost win. Nothing about the role yet, just what's true about them. Open ranking and re-rank. Alex Rivera comes back 95 out of 100, strong fit, and the reasoning isn't generic. It cites the exact 2 things that matter: 7 years running production Kubernetes on AWS and the AWS certification. Both pulled straight from the text just typed in, not invented. That only means something if a bad fit doesn't also score high. Add a second candidate: 4 years of front-end React work, no cloud or DevOps experience at all, and re-rank. 0 out of 100, weak fit, no evidence tags, because there's nothing relevant to cite. And a real borderline case already in this pipeline: a site reliability engineer with adjacent but not matching experience, scores 60, flagged, worth a second look, with the gap stated outright instead of smoothed over. One thing this doesn't do: decide who gets hired. RecruiterOps' own language is explicit about this. The score supports recruiter review and prioritization. It's a fast, evidence-backed starting point for who to look at first, not a replacement for judgment on who actually gets the call. To recap, add a candidate, paste in what's actually true about them, and RecruiterOps scores them against the real role with reasoning you can check, not just trust. Try it with your own open role and a real candidate, then look for one that should score low, and confirm it actually does. Next up in this series, what happens after ranking, when a shortlist needs a human's approval before anything reaches a candidate?